Welcome back to my channel. This is the place for you if you are an online entrepreneur or you want to be an online entrepreneur, have your business. We're going to talk about all branding, marketing, and presence online. My name is Ashley. I am a brand coach, and today I'm going to talk with you about why you should have and work on your personal brand. First of all, personal brand really helps you to get recognized and know for what you're doing, what you're good at, or who you are. And this is actually a great thing because when you're working on your personal brand, you don't have that much to work as if it is something that is not you. It is mostly you. So it's how to market yourself for business. Personal brand is so important because you need to be a reference in your industry. You want to be the first person that everybody is thinking of in your industry. If you're doing fitness, marketing, photography, whatever it is that you're doing, you want people to think about you first before thinking about anybody else. And for this, you have to work on your personal brand. You have to understand that people, specifically nowadays, when you are the face of your business, if you are a coach, if you're selling courses online, even when you're selling, objects like product, whatever it is, people love to see who is behind the business, who is the face behind the brand, because most of the time people want to relate to that person. They want to know the story behind the entrepreneur or the person who have built that company. So you have to understand that building a personal brand and showcasing yourself, specifically when you are the face of your business, is actually benefic for you and for your business. Not long ago, I was having a Zoom call with one of the entrepreneurs that I am coaching, and she understands that now she is at a time in her business where she needs to work on her personal brand because she's starting to have, demands on magazines and big collaboration. And she was like, I wasn't even expecting that. So I realized that I really do have to work more on my personal brand. And I said to her, whatever that you're doing, you're already doing it good and well because people come to you for bigger collaboration than what your business is about. And she told me, but I don't understand, the conception, like the idea of somebody want to pay me, for who I am, or for just what I do and not for my business. She's actually selling hair products, and she tells me like, I love what I do, but I don't understand why people get like so interested in me and who I am as an entrepreneur. And I said, well, because people want to connect with you. They want to know you. They really want to know who is the face behind the brand. Specifically, I want to say something to my people, Black people, specifically in those times with, the Black Lives Matter movement, Black business owned movement and stuff. People want to support somebody, okay? They want to know who are you, what is like your journey, what have you done before, like what is your expertise, like do you really know about what you're selling, what you're talking about, or are you just a scammer trying to be like, oh, I know everything about hair, but you know nothing but you're selling product. No, people want to make sure that you are an expert. They want to relate to you. They want more from you, and this is actually super beneficial. And what's funny is that she's a Black woman, and she told me, you know what, I want to work on my personal brand because when I was young and I wanted to look up to somebody as an entrepreneur figure, there would be nobody that I could look up to. And now that I am where I am now, I see that people are asking me for more because, they are looking up to me, but I didn't understand, the purpose of having a personal brand. You know what? Sometimes people will buy from you not because of your product and your services, but because of who you are. And I'm gonna tell you something, the best people out there who are, living out their life just off of their personal brand, and sometimes they don't even have a business, are influencers. Some influencers don't even have a business structure. They're not selling anything directly from them to you, but they have brand deals, they have contracts, they have other things coming at them because of their personal brand. So imagine if they can get paid and live off of personal brand. If you have a business or you have a business idea and you work on your business brand and your personal brand, how much you could bring to yourself, like to your experience, to your business as money also. Like, let's talk money, okay? We're not gonna be like, we're not talking about money. Let's talk money. Can you imagine how much like it can brings to you if you have both of them and you're working on both of them? So she was like, I don't understand and stuff. And she's like a Black woman. She's a mom. She's successful in her business. And I was like, girl, people relate to you because a lot of people are starting their business and they're looking at somebody like you who have made it, and they want to know, what was your journey, what your life is about, how it is the behind the scenes of being an entrepreneur. And you have to understand that this is super important. People care about that. As long as you're like, oh, my life is boring, I'm not doing that much. I'm just like dealing with my company and, my private life, but I don't want to show too much of my private life. Well, we're talking to human beings. They're like you. They have a private life. Some of them are married. Some of them are not. Some of them have children. Some of them have started their business, but we are, all of us looking at somebody else and get inspiration from that person. So how could you think not to work on your personal brand when you are looking up to somebody who is working on their personal brand? So you need to work on that too, so it can bring you more opportunity on the long run. Because at the end of the day, personal brand helps for two things. First is, of course, get to know you better for who you are, what are you doing, what is your expertise, what are you good at. And second, it's to get paid for that, like influencers. If you work on your personal brand, people will pay for you, actually, not your product anymore. And this is how you can get other revenues. At some point, you will be such a reference in your industry that people will actually pay you to go and do a conference about something. They will pay you to make a big collaboration to get your name or your brand name on something. So they will not only pay for your services or your product that you're selling now, but for your expertise, for who you are, what you can bring to the table. So this is why you should absolutely consider working on your personal brand instead of just wanting to be, backing up and be like, no, I don't want to, showcase myself too much. No, because it will help you bring so much more to your business. And another thing, if people can see who you are before seeing what you're selling, they will be more easy to buy from you, because now they will think of you as a friend. There are some people online, entrepreneurs, influencers, content creators, whatever that they're doing, that you relate to them so much and you almost know them so much because they share a lot of content. They talk about, their life, and they're sharing a lot that you think that it is almost like a friend. So by the time that they're going to put out something to sell online, you will be most likely to buy from them than somebody that you don't know, and that person is like pushing like a course, a product, and you're like, okay, yeah, it could help me, but I don't know that person. I would also say that personal brand is so important for service-based businesses. Guys, when people are buying from you, whether it's a coaching session, a course, whatever that you're selling that is a service-based businesses, there is a lot of chances that they're gonna work with you one-on-one. They're gonna work with you as a person, okay? They're not just gonna like receive a product from their mailbox from you. They're gonna work with you. So they want to know you. They want to trust the person who is behind the brand. And for that, you have to push a little bit more your personal brand and showcase a little bit more of your personality, your expertise, who you are, what you like, your value. And at some point, sometimes they will be like, it's not even about your expertise. Like, we know that you're good at what you're doing. It's about you. We like you. We like your personality. And we want to work with you. We want to pay you for that. You can literally be the best, like the number one at what you're doing. People will sometimes not buy from you because they don't know you, but there is somebody else who is in your industry, who is going out there, working their personal brand, and they will get more exposure, more sales, like more recognition and stuff. Why? Because they put more of themselves with their personal brand. Also, personal brand is so important because this is one of the things in your business that is the most real about you. You can lie about knowing what you're selling and be sure about your products and your services or the quality of it, but about you, it's going to be super hard to be completely fake online and have a fake personal brand, because the personal brand is actually a part of you. It's a part of your personality. So I think in the long run, people will know who you are. It will be super hard for you to try to be something or somebody that you're not. So this is why it is so important, because this is the most real thing that we can have from you, and people want real thing. Okay, you cannot control every aspect of personal brand. There is the part that you're gonna work on to make people understand who you are and what are your value, your expertise, and all of the other things. But at the end of the day, personal brand is also something that people will receive from you, so they're gonna make their own translation of who you are. And also, guys, if you want to know more about personal brand, how to work on it, I will invite you to join my emailing list, because on my newsletter I offer a lot of value. You guys have access to so many more things that I gave to people, like on every platform, like exclusivities, gifts, PDFs, more things that you will receive directly from me. And if you want to know more about that, please go to my website and subscribe to my newsletter to get more value off of brand and personal brand. And if you want to know even more about brand and branding and you want to grow your business, please subscribe and leave me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to know every time that I upload a video. See you in the next one. Bye.